What's up, friends, family, social media? Jermaine coming at you. Had a great transformation over the last year. I learned a lot of different things about my body. Had a chance to learn about hormones and the important part hormones play in men and women body, especially in men. As you age, testosterone levels decline. I do go get my hormones checked at Infinite Athlete. They keep my hormones in balance. It's a very important part, knowing what you're eating and knowing how your hormones are in your body, because as you age, your hormones decline. Or if you're in the Atlanta, Beaufort area, even if you're outside of Atlanta, Beaufort area, go check out Infinite Athlete. They are excellent over there. Great advice, and they have a great regimen they can put you on. Just got sick and tired of being out of shape. Got sick and tired of being overweight. Wanted to get back to where I used to be when I was younger, and just want to feel better. A lot of you are going through the same process. A lot of you probably done tried to exercise. You tried certain ways of eating, but you just haven't been consistent. Consistency is the key. I used to be real physically fit. I met the love of my life, got married, and I really got lax and didn't do much. And I gained probably 110 pounds during the marriage. And, she's awesome. She didn't leave me. She still told me I was her boo. And I'm very grateful. But, a lot of things came with that. I think when I first got married, I probably weighed 157, somewhere in there. I gained way over 100 something pounds the next 20 years. It did not happen all at once. It was a gradual thing. But it felt like one night I went to sleep and we were wearing a size 30, 32 pants, and I woke up and I was in a 42, 44. That's what it felt like, even though I know it took time. However, and it's going to take a lot less time to get the weight off. Just got to be consistent. So it took 20 plus years to gain 120, 130 pounds, however you want to say it, because I gained a lot of weight. And I've shed a lot of this weight over the last year by being consistent, by learning my body. First, it started back off as just, I was saying, I'm going to do something, be physically fit every day. I was like, wow. So I started noticing a big change. Anytime you start moving your body, of course, you're going to notice a change. But it's more to that. You have to realize what you put in your body, what works for you. You have to experiment with it. I started noticing what foods didn't work for me. Foods my body didn't. Maybe it worked when I was younger, and maybe it didn't work when I was younger. It's just because I was so physically fit and I was young and I had a high metabolism that it didn't affect me at that time. But when you get older, you know the foods that will affect your body, that will break down your metabolism, especially when doctors start telling you got high blood pressure, you got diabetes, you got high cholesterol. First of all, you got to get your blood circulating right, and that's eating the right foods, putting the right supplements in the body, and you have to move. There's no way around it. You don't have to go out and sprint and do a marathon daily. You don't even have to jog. You can do a walk, a medium brisk walk every day, mile, 2 miles. You got to do at least 30 to 40 minutes a day cardio, okay? You're not going to all of a sudden see a 20-pound drop in the first week, because just like it took you a while to put this weight on, now your body's saying, really, what are they doing? Are they trying to exercise? Your body's going to have some type of rejection to it at first. The lactic acid comes in, you're going to be sore, right? You might start having some aches and pains, and those are the toxins that are releasing from the body. So don't get worried, just stay consistent. And then you're going to have to start eating right from day one. I tell you, start eating right. Leave the sodas alone. Leave the sweet juice alone. Breads. Definitely leave the breads alone. All breads. Not whole wheat, not white. I'm going to show you some supplements that you will take. 3 of these supplements you're going to take with every meal. You want to do it in the morning before your meal. If you're eating a lunch, you want to do it before then. And this is going to help your body, all the nutrition and the vitamins and things throughout your body. And it also will help your body digest the proteins, digest the fats, help your metabolism, right? So you won't be sluggish. And you just got to move, man. You got to move. If I can do it, I done lost a total of 108 pounds since December 6th of 2000. I lost 100 and that's a little over a year. So I lost 108 pounds. Y'all can just look at me. These are size 30s I got on right now, pant wise. And this is a, I want to say this is a medium, or it might be a large shirt, but I weighed this morning. I weighed in at 181. My weight fluctuate from 180 to 189. I'm 47 years old, okay? 47 years old, going on 48. I look younger now than I did 10 years ago. You understand what I'm saying? I look younger now than I did 10 years ago because I was not taking care of myself like I needed to. First of all, 10 years ago, I was always about trying to get the money, and I was looking at myself as just pretty much a robot or a computer to go out here and get it. But my body was breaking down at the same time. Last year, they told me I was a diabetic last December. Told me I was a type 2 diabetic, feeling terrible. I was losing my vision. These are all true stories. I got documents to prove that. My vision, I got to the point where I had to wear glasses again. Went to the doctor, and they told me that my A1C was 12.7. My blood glucose level was 339. I weighed 280 pounds. My blood pressure, this is no lie. When I went in there, my blood pressure was 186 over 102. And I'm walking around like this every day. Straight up, walking around like this every day. The silent killers, man. That's how you drop dead of a massive heart attack, stroke. I could have went into diabetic coma, all kinds of stuff. But I was determined not to go out like that because, hey, I wasn't raised like that. I was always physically fit. I believe in looking good. And I know that man was somewhere inside of here still, right? I know that little man was somewhere inside of here, that little fit man. So I had to go dig deep. And that same day, let me tell you what I did. That same day, after getting all the bad news from the doctor, that same day it was raining. It was cold. I drove all the way from the hospital right back to my home. When I parked, I looked in the mirror, and that day, December the 6th, 2018, I made up in my mind that everything was going to change. I'm just looking like, hey, I lost 108 pounds natural from getting my butt up, going to work out, eating right. I want to change people's lives, man. You can do it. I'm going to start putting some videos up with me and my wife working out because she's done lost a lot of weight. She's lost close to 40 pounds, and she just got on board because she's changed her eating. And I got her working out with me, and we're doing certain things that a lot of people don't know that target certain areas. So she's looking fabulous right now. I'm very proud of her. But a lot of people need to hear certain stories just to get motivated, man. I get it. With me, I wanted to live. Even after the 3 blood clots, I was like, man, something got to give. My body just wasn't reacting to certain things. It took me taking things out of my diet. I took all white potatoes, anything white I took out of my diet. I eat sweet potatoes. Sweet potatoes are very good for the body. I actually start turning gray, okay? And this is no lie. I don't dye my beard. I don't dye my hair. I was gray, like turning gray. Since I changed my diet, got back to working out, started taking the right supplements, my hair has turned back black. And I kid you not. You still see 1 or 2 in here, but I kid you not. And the older you get, you're going to oxidize just like your house and your car. The older you get and the more you stay in this world, this oxygen is going to eventually turn you gray. But I'm just telling you, when you start taking care of yourself, when you start paying attention to what goes in your mouth, your body starts to reverse. We can't live forever, but you can prolong life with doing the right thing. So a picture of me right now. All right. So you guys seen some of the pictures that I put up of the before and after, but I look, some people say 10, 15 years younger now at 47 than I did at 37. Right. So I'm going to share some products with you. I'm going to stop video here and just share some products with you that I feel are very important for you, and they work for me, and I know they help. All right, a couple of these supplements that first I'm gonna start with 3 supplements that you need to take pretty much at every meal. It's gonna help the body out, right? You need to get you a good probiotics. All right, you need a good probiotics. It's going to help your digestive system, your immune system, and it's going to help your respiratory system as well. You need to take this every time you put something in your mouth. I have you see the brand. I go to Vitamin Shop, of course. I have their brand, but this is 20 billion. But you really want to look and make sure that it has some at least 10 or more good of the bacteria strands. This has got 10 plus, as you can see. So you want one that has at least 10 or more of the good bacteria strands in it. Okay, so you definitely want to do this at every meal if you can, right? So you want to take one of these at every meal. Okay, all right. So, and multi-enzymes, all right, this is very important. You want to do this as well. This is going to help you with digesting your protein, carbohydrates, and of course fat digestion. Well, here's the most important thing with this. All right, you have these 3 things in it that are very important. Amylase, all right, you see the first one. You got lipase, okay, and you have, of course, the protease, right? You want to definitely make sure that these are in it, because those are the 3 things that's gonna help your body assimilate these proteins, fats, and carbohydrates in your body. So think about if you're eating foods and you got a lot of carbs. What happens is your carbs turn to sugar, and all of a sudden, if you ain't burning the sugar, that's how fats get stored. So if you don't have the right type of supplements or the right type of chemicals in the body that can help you digest that or flush that out, you're going to end up gaining weight. You're going to end up being swollen, inflamed, and, vice versa. You're going to just feel terrible. Your joints are going to hurt. You're going to ache. But you need something in the body to help you digest the carbs, so you won't have too many carbs that would turn into sugar. You want enough carbs in your body to keep you going, to keep you mentally sharp, okay? You don't want to have a whole lot in your body, okay? And that's what happens when people gain a whole lot of weight, right? They have too many of something in the body, right? And bromelain. Everybody know about bromelain, right? Bromelain is the enzyme sourced from pineapples, okay? This is going to help with the inflammation inside of your body, right? And it's also going to help with your protein digestion, right? Bromelain also helps with joints, right? Inflamed joints, right? It helps with repairing joints. It's very good for your body, right? So you want to take these 3, bromelain, get you a great multi-enzyme with the 3, lipase, protease, and amylase in it, and definitely a probiotics. You want to take these 3 at every meal, right? At every meal, you'll see a big difference in your weight loss. You'll see a big difference in your energy. You'll see a big difference in your digestive system. You won't catch colds. You'll look younger. You'll feel better. These 3 right here, it does not have to be the brand, okay? I do Vitamin Shop again. It does not have to be the brand. They are a very good brand, and they really work. I do like Vitamin Shop. And if you do have a Vitamin Shop next to you, try these out, okay? But you do not have to take this as long as they're a reputable company and they have at least the standard amount of supplementation in it. It should be fine. But Vitamin Shop, very inexpensive, very good brand, quality. I like it because it's quality.